Hey look, Brian. You know what Nomura said? Unchained isn't gonna end when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
Fuck Unchained. Fancy.
Is Unchained still going?
Yes!
How the fuck?
The realm of darkness, okay?
If it's Kyrie you're worried about, don't. We're taking very good care of her.
Take me to her.
Is she that important to you?
Yeah, more than anything.
Show me how important.
This scene.
Please.
So you really do care for her. In that case, the answer's no.
You run!
Are you angry? Do you hate me? Then take that rage and direct it at the Heartless.
But no, the whole thing about that situation is that basically I look at it and I'm like, why is Ventus still our goal?
Pitiful Heartless, mindlessly collecting hearts.
Oh, this
And
scene.
yet, they know not the true power of
I
what
thought the
they hold.
organization only had control over nobodies.
No. They're in touch with the darkness because you know they travel from world to world through the pathways of darkness. So as a result, they basically are able to control the Heartless because they're evil.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to how Maleficent can control the darkness because she's evil.
Speaking of,
Speaking of,
Kingdom Hearts belongs to me.
So this is the reason I don't think this game's pacing is as bad as people
The
say.
heart of all that lives.
Because the first half of this game, we were fighting Maleficent and Pete. We knew the organization was there, but the organization wasn't worried about what we were doing right
No
now.
more Heartless.
And at this point,
I do not take orders from
the
you.
organization is totally concerned with what we're doing right now. And Maleficent, shows up here, and this scene
Them
is
Heartless got
basically this scene is basically organization. Maleficent ain't nothing to the organization. Also, what did Sora think was going to happen? They're not going to kill him.
While I keep these creatures at bay, you devise a way to vanquish them forever.
and then Maleficent saves your bacon here.
They're literally not going to kill
Do
you.
not misunderstand me. I shall
Bitch, you can turn into a fucking dragon.
No, she can't.
Maleficent, leave now.
You said we try to act like, Goofy dies. The better one is why do you try to act like Maleficent dies?
Sorry.
Apparently, she's really important to the plot.
that one video that was jokingly summing up Kingdom Hearts in
But no,
5
but
minutes.
back
It
to what I
was
was
like,
saying before.
watch as Maleficent tries to become the main villain.
Sora doesn't have his own Keyblade.
The Heartless allow
He does not.
whoever's
He
the
has no
strongest.
Keyblade that is shaped from his own heart. He wields the Kingdom Key.
Yep.
Now, this actually makes pretty good sense. Because the other question is, because you could sit there and ask, why is it that when Riku takes Sora's Keyblade, that Sora doesn't still have a Keyblade? And you can sit there and say, well, that's because at that point there was only the Keyblade, and then the other Keyblade. Right? But, if you think about it, this still makes sense.
Maybe everything we
Sora literally doesn't have a Keyblade.
What am I supposed to do?
He
if
has
I
the
can't use
Kingdom Key
Keyblade?
because it picked someone who is worthy to wield a Keyblade,
Can't be trusted to do anything.
despite Riku, because Riku couldn't. And then when Sora's heart still proved stronger than Riku's, the Kingdom Key just decided to choose Sora.
It came back.
That's why Sora only uses the Kingdom Key. Because in this game, the reason Sora can use two Keyblades is because he's tapping into Ventus's Keyblade.
Going down that easily. Keyblade's chosen one.
Which means one of the Keyblades is the Kingdom Key from Sora's heart, and the other one is Ventus's Keyblade. The question we have to ask ourselves, is Sora worthy to use a Keyblade because of Ventus? Or did he gain the ability via osmosis?
Yes.
That's probably it. Because we have to assume...
Osmosis Jones?
We have to assume when Ventus becomes a thing, Sora can still use one. I want to know, you know what doesn't make sense?
What?
Why can Roxas use 2 Keyblades in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Knowledge will make him that much harder to control.
Maybe he is osmosis.
What does it matter, really? This game?
Huh?
Whatever his circumstances.
Because of Ventus and Sora's heart.
But if what you're saying is a thing, Sean, Sora doesn't have a Keyblade.
Sora has the ability, has the Kingdom Key.
Yes, but Sora doesn't have a Keyblade.
No, but Sora was chosen.
Which means that we have to ask ourselves, why can Roxas use 2 Keyblades now?
Look. So
if you...
look, hold on. So, let me kind of rework what I said.
Um...
Hold on, let me rework what I said real quick. Sora didn't have a Keyblade. The Kingdom Key is his Keyblade. But because of the Kingdom Key, Sora has learned or gained the power to wield the Keyblade. Which means that Sora is a Keyblade wielder. Which means if you're drawing power from Sora, you could wield a Keyblade.
Remember,
but also, Roxas wields the Kingdom Key.
Sean beat me to it. In all...
His main Keyblade is the Kingdom Key.
Yep.
Which means he is literally copying it.
Yep.
Which means, as far as we're concerned, the Keyblade that is manifested from Sora's heart is the Kingdom Key.
The Kingdom Key is so concerned with staying with...
Basically, since Sora doesn't manifest his own Keyblade, instead his Keyblade is the Kingdom Key.
The Kingdom Key is just sticking with him because it...
And so, I guess the assumption would be, Ryan, if something happened and Sora if the Kingdom Key was destroyed or whatever, we'd have to debate whether or not Sora could use a Keyblade anymore. Minus Ventus's.
What's this place?
So what is the Oathkeeper in Oblivion?
The Oathkeeper in Oblivion? What do you mean?
Why does Roxas just have the Oathkeeper in Oblivion?
Because those are 2 special Keyblades.
If I had to guess, Ryan, it's due to Roxas's emotions and connection to people at that time.
He was holding that box. That box did not have any lower momentum as if it had gravity applied to it. That box is also untextured!
Oh, look, that's what's in the box. It's just sea salt ice cream.
Anyway, also, if we go back to Scrooge with that sea salt ice cream, it triggers a scene.
Gorge! It's the gang from Twilight Town. There's Hainer, Pence, Olette...
There's Hainer, Pence, Olette...
But my thing is, Brian, it made sense when Roxas was a nobody that he'd be able to wield 2 Keyblades.
Are you sure you...
Remember the stupid...
But why can Roxas still wield 2 Keyblades?
Remember, 358 over 2 days does vaguely, in a stupid sense, explain why Roxas has Oblivion and Oathkeeper.
Pause.
Yes?
This is the heart, right?
No, it's
No.
not the heart.
Well, where are you going?
He is connecting to something.
All the worlds are
To
open.
what?
Oh no, Brian! These don't make any sense, but this is not the heart of Hollow
I mean,
Bastion.
I was already going to point out the fact that it doesn't make sense if it was.
What?
Because why is sea salt ice cream the heart of Hollow Bastion?
It's not! All the hearts of worlds have been sealed.
What this is supposed to be, and the game doesn't explain it right, Sora closed the hearts of the worlds, meaning he did not have a way to travel to other worlds. Worlds create those items are paths. It is a secondary way to get around the fact that Sora locked the world heart.
But all
Yeah,
the
there's a
paths-
massive spoiler. Just throwing a voice line. Riku?
But
No! Why would you think that? There's just a hooded guy with a box.
Also, for some reason, someone said, well, since you're going to the worlds again, we gotta lock off the world you gotta unlock the first time. So we literally can't go to Agrabah, Halloween Town.
The
Behind a
items,
barrier Brian likes to drive into.
the items Sora is finding.
But that still leaves the question
Hey.
of what the fuck did you connect that to?
Again! My point! Exactly! To what?
Also, wait, can we get Rumbling Rose now?
Yeah.
Go fucking get Rumbling Rose then!
Hold on, I'm gonna get you more useless Keyblade.
But the Gull Wings.
What? Leon doesn't have any treasure.
Is that Terra strong?
Donald.
One of them's Yuna, right?
We're gonna work this out.
Oh my gosh, we talked about this already.
Yeah. I was
Yuna is the one in the middle.
that's what I thought.
That is her 10-2 design. She does not look like 10 Yuna, because 10-2 Yuna has to look like she's doing the things.
She's doing the things?
She's Lady Gaga with handguns.
Well, we go from White Mage Summoner, Holy Lady,
To Lady Gaga with pistols.
to dual pistol wielding pop singer.
I just wanted
She just
Um,
start saying it.
to. I
She'll
just
start screaming, I look for the
I just
applause.
I just have to talk about something vaguely related to Yuna because this actually happened. And I just love that the internet collectively came together for this. This one guy, kind of as a joke, was doing like 3D porn modeling, and he was like, if people give me funding, I will model a fully rendered 3D naked Yuna, and people threw money at him. He was like, fine. And
No, I
apparently,
thought that wasn't Yuna. I thought that was the other girl from 10.
no,
The
it
girl
was Yuna.
with the dress, the front half of her dress is all belts.
I think it was Yuna.
No, I believe it was the other girl.
It was. I feel like it was.
It doesn't matter. The point is, of course, the
Some,
internet did
the
this. for
internet
porn.
threw money at this
Can we
guy.
just talk about how these fairies apparently are treasure hunters? So let's go under the assumption that they treasure hunted and found this.
And you don't just find Keyblades, Brian?
Yeah, you don't. You really don't. You just really don't.
Here you do.
Actually, you know what? Scratch all of that. Leon has one. Leon has. And he's just like,
You
I
see,
can't
Gold-
use this.
You
But
see,
can.
a Gullwing kind of proves the Keyblade point we were making earlier.
Gullwing.
What do you mean? We're still in the half of
What
the
do you
game
mean?
that no
Gullwing-
Keyblade has more than 5 points allocated
So
on it.
Gullwing is a weird Keyblade because it's not for, actually it has pretty good magic, but the problem with Gullwing is it's weird
But
and
those are,
it's there for its ability.
but those are basically the stats of Hidden Dragon. Minus
Exact-
the ability.
No,
Again, you have not gotten a single Keyblade. You have not gotten a single Keyblade that is allocated more than 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Oathkeeper. I think Oathkeeper's 3-3.
Yep.
I mean,
So I really don't get why anyone would be like, oh, stats. Every one of these Keyblade stats is the same.
But we can get but we can get Rumbling Rose now, so
Hey!
it doesn't fucking matter.
If we want to be really objective, Hero's Crest is garbage.
I think that's the only reason they locked.
Because Hero's Crest only has 4 points.
I think that's the only reason they locked Halloween Town off for this, because if you would go straight to fucking Halloween Town this early and get Decisive Pumpkin, you would break the game in fucking half.
Valor form is pretty broke if you combine those two Keyblades.
Mm-hmm. Pooh break.
We're taking a poo break.
Man, you get that sweet memories.
Piglet's house. Where are the Pooh Bear's house? Oh, Pooh Bear's house we have to go to. I like how it... Wait, did we pay this house already?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes! Yes, you did!
Win!
That's something.
Also, I didn't know we could do this.
You just learned that?
Yeah, I pressed the first person button to see what would happen.
Yeah.
Oh, well, learn something new every day. I already played a minigame. Wait, I thought I had 2 torn pages, though. Oh, I have to beat this place first.
How did you forget about Did you just blur out what you've done in this LP?
Mm-hmm. Look at Eeyore. He's so happy.
Oh, did you hear? The voice of Eeyore is the guy who voiced 80s Optimus Prime. Oh yeah, I just said that. Optimus Prime is Eeyore. Transform and roll out.
There's also a fact about Pooh Bear I want to bring up, but I unfortunately fucking can't.
After all that work.
I can say it.
No matter. Most likely would have fallen down anyway.
I'm gonna say it.
God,
Do you really want to say something like that?
Yes. No, I'm gonna say it because that is one of the
I
coolest.
can hear it.
Thanks.
This is a fact so obscure. These.
I'm waiting for him to say
What?
Autobots.
Well,
hello, Piglet.
This is a fact so obscure. These two might have not even known or forgot about.
Oh, somebody I don't know.
One of the voice actors who played Winnie the Pooh.
The super old voice for like the 50s, basically.
It's the. He was born in the town we live in,
Happened to him.
so that's actually really cool.
I love how Heartless scratch a book and makes Pooh forget all of his memories.
Pooh's tummy is so rumbly that it's making him forget. If we bring him some honey, he's sure to remember.
God damn it, Pooh is a fat fuck.
Guess it's worth a try.
So yeah, a guy who played Winnie the Pooh was born in this town. That's cool.
First, we gotta find some honey.
I'll say it. I don't mind.
If honey
Gives this
is
town a-
looking for, I know just
That leaks a fucked up story, despite the fact that, you know...
Now you're just associating.
Sora, roll out.
Now you're doing it. Just associating him.
That's why to briefly talk about that guy that played Winnie the Pooh. That led to a super fucked up fact of, despite, you know, him going to work for Disney and playing Winnie the Pooh, the town basically...
Draw ring.
This town
In
basically...
case you didn't have enough draw.
This town basically for years did not fucking accept that as like they did not want to accept that as a fact, so they gave him like no goddamn credit for that. So it basically took a guy that our dad knows, essentially pestering the town for years, for them to finally put a fucking plaque where his house used to be. And isn't there a Winnie the Pooh plush in the auditorium?
And pictures and
Yeah.
some other.
And now to cover an amazing Transformers fact, there was at one point apparently a comic where Transformers, they had a crossover with Evangelion, and this led to Optimus scanning Ava Unit 1, so he copied it.
Why is Rabbit collecting honey? That's the better question.
This is the
Have
place
lumps.
I told you about.
What did you say, Sean? I didn't. What did you
I
say?
didn't catch that.
It was Brian's reaction to it.
Doesn't that honey belong to someone?
I didn't hear what you said in the first.
Heffalumps. Gotta watch out for them heffalumps. Gotta be ready in case the heffalump apocalypse happens. No, not all of it. You're still holding a jar. Give it here.
God. You know, I hate the stupid things of it. Like, you know, I hate the stupid.
Look, I just said the rest of the scene.
Yeah, I hate the stupid things of, it's like, oh, the main characters of video games are assholes when you think about it. Link breaks everyone's pots, but when you get down to it, Pooh really is a fucking asshole.
Look, he already ate the whole jar.
He ate all the honey Rabbit was collecting.
And a old Christmas ornament we had, which I am pretty sure we still do have, it was Pooh basically eating a honey jar that said don't open until Xmas.
Winnie the Pooh is an asshole!
Mm.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, do any of you have any good fan theories on what that seesaw ice cream path actually connected to? Like Brian asked, what is this connecting to? It doesn't seem to connect to anything. Like I said, the new paths are supposed to be ways around the fact that the worlds are locked off, but when you go back to the map, there are no new paths. You have to return to old worlds, and a bunch of the old worlds are locked off. I guess they might be implying that the Seesaw Ice Cream Connection path was a way out of the world of darkness, but if that's what happened, that's a little bit weird because that is not really explained all that well. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shield for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody.